Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. Please excuse my appearance. I was not planning on doing a YouTube video. I'm doing a TikTok showing a deco hack. So this is the Christmas countdown calendar that was in the Christmas 2021 box. And I've hacked it to make it a little bit more seasonal. In a nutshell, this is all I did. So I'm just showing the concept. You can go out and buy things. I just used products that I had on hand. All I did was take extra wallpaper that I have and I measured it and cut it out on the inside. Now because it's rolled up, it wanted to curl on me. So all I did to hold it in place was used glue dots, and actually after I used the last one, this ran out. But you'll need to cut a piece of paper to your liking. That is the inside measurements, and it is about, the inside measurement is about 9 5/8. And then height wise, it's about 12.5. So you're gonna have to find a piece of backing that you like, just paper, because you don't want to cut anything that's too thick, because then when you go to do the magnet, it'll be too thick and it won't stick. So I just cut a piece of paper that I liked, and I used those glue dots to kind of tack it down in place. And then I have a whole jar of clothespins. Some of them are pretty, some are left over from other things that I've taken apart and repurposed. So for this project, find something similar. If you have regular clothespins, you can leave them as is, or you could paint them. I just took regular good old magnets that were on my refrigerator, and I hot glued the pretty clothespins to them. Now I was careful because those magnets aren't very attractive looking. I made sure that I glued them at the very bottom of that clothespin. That way, when you go to attach the cards, that is concealed. Whereas if you put them up here somewhere, they're going to show. So just a helpful hint to the wise. And then once those are glued on, take some maybe stock paper that you like. I ran out of the glue dots. As you can see, that's kind of sliding around. But pick which side of your card that you want. You can change out. You don't even have to use stock card. If I could have gone to Hobby Lobby, I probably would have picked something that I liked better than this green. But I went through my stash of stuff that I had on hand, and that was the color that seemed to complement both cards the best, and the clothespins. So once you have that part done, I used some pinking shears to make that card stock a little less plain. And then I'm going to, you can kind of drag these around where you want, but I'm going to kind of like put them on an angle. And it's really simple. This project should probably take about 15 minutes to do. So the only supplies you need are paper, hot glue, some type of clothespins. I originally was going to use these. I thought they had magnets on them. I took them out of the package, and lo and behold, they don't. So I am going to do another hack, because I feel like there are a lot of different things you could do for these cards that we get in our DecoCrated boxes. And I'm going to be doing probably 2 other ones, and I'll try to include them on this video, but this is the first of a couple that I'm going to be doing. Hope you like it. This is the second design I've come up with. This was just a block of wood I cut into like a tag style shape. I took my drill, drilled a hole in it. I threaded jute through it. I have 12 beads on either side. And this is my first time actually making a tassel from scratch. So I think it's pretty good for the first time. But I made a little tassel. And then all I did was took that jute and threaded it through those little clips I found at Dollar Tree. And I feel like it needs something. I'm not quite sure what yet. But I feel like it could use some type of a backing. But basically all you do is clip your card on that. And I want to take back what I said prior in this video with the glue dots. Don't use them on these cards. I don't know what I was thinking. When you go to take them off, it could leave a gummy substance like it's done here, or if I really pry at that, it's going to take off the coloring. So I will never again suggest using those glue dots. Don't use them on these cards. Pick something that is going to clip, or like this, or a clothespin. But here is another idea that you can do that is easy to change out the cards from season to season. Again, I think it does need something. I admit I just haven't found what that is yet. Possibly just a nice backing. I had a piece of cane from like a wicker cane, and I thought that was going to look good, but really there's so little void around here that it didn't look right. So maybe what it just needs is like card stocking. I'm not quite sure, but I just wanted to do this video to give you ideas. Okay, so that's idea number 2. And then idea number 3, I think I'm going to be taking this piece of, I don't know what this is. It's wood. It was left over maybe from a table or a chair. I think what I'm going to do is cut this down and maybe build the bottom base and the top. I have some copper over here that I thought I would wrap around and stick it in the top, and that way the idea is to have the card stick, like when you go to a restaurant and they have like reservations or a wedding where they have the tables marked. I'm sure there's a name for it. It's escaping me right now, but I thought possibly I could do something like that. This is way too tall, so I'm going to have to cut that down, but that will be my idea 3, and I'll come back on and show you what that looks like. Okay, this is my final idea for this video. I actually have a 4th idea, but I don't have the supplies on hand. The paint is just about dry. What I plan on doing next is hot gluing this larger bead and then this smaller bead, and then inserting this copper piece that I made through them. And if you want to see the process, I'm doing a TikTok, but all I did was took a piece of copper wire, wrapped it around a tool I had, just find something round, wrap it around 3 times. I kind of tied it on itself, kind of wrapped it around there, and then just left it. That's probably about 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches long. But that's the general idea, to make it look like a place card holder that you would see like at a wedding on a table. And then the cards, I want to make sure I don't get any paint on it. Then the cards that we get in our DecoCrated boxes can just kind of slip inside. This is not very secure right now because it isn't glued down, but this is the idea, is to be able to change these out per season. But I really kind of like this idea. I think it's pretty, and I will be doing a 4th idea in another video. I just wanted to do a quick, I can't even call this a tutorial because the actual work is going to be in TikToks, but I wanted to do a quick YouTube video telling my followers, if you don't follow, please follow, but I wanted to do a quick video showing these 3 ideas that you could make. These are all things I just had on hand. They're not expensive, and it's a great way to show our DecoCrated cards that come in the artwork. So if you would, please give me a follow. And also, if you're new to the DecoCrated line, you can get your subscription with my discount code, Miss DeWalt 15. That'll save you $15 off. So I hope this video was inspirational and helpful, and I will see you next time.